What do they say on Vogue? This is Beauty Secrets with Roxy. What is it? Is it Beauty Secrets or is it Getting Ready with Me? I don't know. This is a recreation of what Vogue does. Hi, I'm Roxy, and these are my beauty secrets. Oh my God, why is my eye so red? We're gonna do a Vogue-esque video the day that I have an eczema outbreak because, you know, I'm feeling inspired and that doesn't happen every day. So we're just gonna roll with the punches, okay? I don't always put concealer on. I'm about to go on a little girls' night tonight. So let's just get started. Again, because we need it today, but I don't do this always. I feel like you want bright spots to be in the center of your face as well. I don't know, I just kind of went for it. Next step is to blend it in. I never actually used a beauty blender for years, which is what this is. It's a sponge. I don't know who called it a beauty blender. So next step is the concealer. Arguably, in my opinion, the most important product you can choose for your face. It's by It Cosmetics. It looks super natural and I feel like it fills my pores in pretty nicely. So, okay, now that I look like an absolute ghost, it's time to add some life and some color back to my face. Let's talk about bronzers. Before, I used to just do Hoola bronzer. It's the best bronzer in my opinion. However, the thing about the Hoola is if you apply this straight on, it's a powder, so it kind of like falls pretty quickly. So now I actually do the cream one first. This one is NARS. It's so dirty, I'm sorry. So it looks like this. It's nice. I like the way it feels for some reason. It's like buttery. I used to apply it here, try to contour a little bit above that line to make your cheekbones seem higher than they naturally are. And just follow the natural shape. Next, let's apply all the natural places that the sun would hit your face. Okay, this next step is very important for all my larger nosed girls out there. Is there something else I should call it? For all my girls who don't necessarily have a little button nose, to all the girls who have noses with character. Here's a little trick that I learned about nose contouring. What I do is I grab the tip of the beauty blender and I start from like the inside of my nose and I just come down this side. Okay, well that's not supposed to happen. Use my finger, blend in, then you connect it at the tip and then on the sides. I mean, it's getting there, you know? So if you're really trying to contour your nose, I don't necessarily want to promote trying to make your nose smaller, but listen, if it makes you happy, here's what I do. So I actually just grab like a brush from my eyeshadow palette, actually use the powder, the Hoola powder, and then I go in and we just contour. Next side. This is definitely not my everyday beauty routine, but like, listen, we got the camera up, we got lights going. Like, I'm gonna go all out for you. And voila, we're done. Okay, see you later. Time to go. My Uber's here. Bye. Oh, now that we look really freaking freaky, we're gonna blend it out. One more thing that I did learn is you want to draw a line across the nose, a very faint one, so you can see this one isn't as dark. And what that does is like, it creates the effect. You know what I think of? I think of like Whoville, like Dr. Seuss, you know, what's her name? The little girl, the cutie, the girl from Gossip Girl when she was younger in The Grinch. I don't know the character's name. And I also don't know Cindy Lou Who. You know Cindy Lou Who, how her nose like from the side just kind of goes, it's really small. It's like the ultimate button nose and it goes up and she looks really cold because she probably is and like her tip is just shiny. Yeah, so not all of us are just like have Cindy Lou Who noses. So in our case, we use a buttload of bronzer, we contour, and then we add that little bridge. And now I have a Cindy Lou Who nose. Okay, now for, honestly, the cheating. Here's the cheat, ready? I grab a big brush, I grab my Hoola, and girl, I go in. I go so in, I don't even care. Everything I just said went out the door. We do it all. And I basically just force myself to have a tan. Literally anyone who knows anything about beauty on the internet, if they found this video, are screaming right now, dying, because like, what am I even doing? I'm doing my cheeks, I don't even care. I'm like I'm coloring in my face. Edit, control, like paint bucket filter, like fill in all the letters. I don't even care. I mean, be honest. Like, I got some color back to my face. Thank you very much. Okay, so now for the fun stuff. This is where the artiste in you will come out. My go-to palette for eyeshadow is the Honey palette by Urban Decay, right? Yes, that's correct. I got it on the first try. Nice. Something I'll say about the Honey palette is that if you have light eyes and fair skin, it might look fabulous on you. However, I will say that this palette is obviously more like honey golden tones. I just feel like it makes olive toned girly pops. It just really complements our skin nicely. And also if you have dark eyes, it just creates like a lot of warmth and just yumminess for us. Get like a dark color, and I basically just go on the waterline as if it were eyeliner. Ooh, la la. Next, I use the thicker end of the brush. I just go to a warm color and I go right in that crease. Next, I go to the white on this palette, but like again, any palette you have, there's usually like a light shade. What I do is I go right underneath the arc of the eyebrow, and I really generously just shape the bottom of my eyebrow. I also use the light white in the little corners of my eyes. I do really sometimes go crazy with this part because I just love the way it opens up my face. Okay, so that's the base. I've been really into this Dior palette, the Jungle palette. These names I cannot. I'm gonna do this like shimmery color, and then I just go to the center of my eyelid. Why? Because it brings the focal point to the center of your eye and it makes your eye look bigger. It actually makes a big difference on my eye shape. Okay, then oh my God, look at that. Look at that nose profile. Wow. See, I'm like chill with my nose and then I see that and I'm like, maybe we should rethink how to fix that. Okay, conversation for another time. Okay, so I like to, oh my God, I can't get away from her. I can't get away from this nose. I'm gonna do this, okay. So I like to get the small brush and I get the light part and I go on the inner corners and I go back over the kind of like probably ugly chalky white that you put up there. The most important part of the makeup routine. Also, the part that I feel like recently, if I may say so myself, I've been getting a lot of compliments on, and that is how to do a cat eye. We all know how difficult that can be. So this is my trick to, dare I say, creating the flawless cat eye look. The only eyeliner I recommend, and I have tried so many of them, is a liquid eyeliner, specifically the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D. It is super sharp. It holds a good amount of liquid, but it's not like so much liquid. Have you guys ever done that where it's just like, it's like an ink pen that's just way too inky and it kind of like falls everywhere? This is just perfect ratio. What I do is I place the felt tip horizontally right on top of my eye, okay? And what I'm gonna do is after I do this, I'm gonna bring it out. This is like freaking masterclass right here, okay. I'm gonna draw a line going up, and it depends on what you like. Like some people like the big wing that kind of goes up. I kind of like when you close your eye. Do you see how from the center of my eye kind of slopes down? Naturally, eyes do that. They naturally kind of have that curve. So basically all I'm doing with the eyeliner is I'm correcting the curve. So I just am making it so that it's not going down, it's gonna go straight. And by doing that and by bringing it out, it's naturally gonna be connected from this point of your eye, right? So the bottom waterline, and I'm gonna bring that and connect it. So basically all I'm doing is creating a triangle. What kind of triangle? Is it an isosceles triangle? Honestly, I've never known those. I don't know, Isosceles? Is that like two? I don't know. Let's do it. Okay, not horrible, obviously not great, but like that's okay. We're gonna have time. So then what I do is I go to that bottom waterline and all I'm gonna do is connect it. And when I connect it, I'm gonna pass that point and go up a little bit more so that the end is a little bit thinner. Okay. Now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill it in. This is optional. We can bring the eyeliner all the way in to make it more of like a real cat eye kind of feline look. I'm going out tonight, so we're gonna do the feline look and we're gonna go all in. Okay, all I'm gonna do is I'm just going to follow my natural line. Okay, now we're gonna do it on the other side. And then we connect and surpass. Connect and surpass, ladies. Connect, surpass, then fill in. I should trademark that, honestly. Listen, they're never gonna perfectly match, but pretty dang similar, okay? Like, don't give me a hard time. I'm pleased, this is fine. Okay, let's talk mascara. The #1 mascara line at the moment. It's called Better Than Sex by who? Who even makes this? By Too Faced. Fabulous. And ow, oh my gosh. My eyes watering now, it's painful, guys. And I guess a technique is like, I like grab it with the brush and then I blink it off. Grab it, blink it, grab it, blink it. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of shimmer. Again, a very disgusting makeup palette that doesn't look glam at all. But this is the Dior, it's called Dior Backstage. I didn't even know any of these names before we started talking, so thank you. I like to basically just apply it. Most importantly, remember, what's her name? What was her name? I forgot it already. Cindy Lou Who? Cindy Lou Who. So I kind of just do the tip and then also on the bridge. Okay, lipstick time. Step 1, I use Urban Decay Liar. And what I like about it is it's kind of like brown tone. So again, this is kind of like your girl has an olive complexion. Also the 90s look. I am a 90s baby. I like to throw it back to that era. It also makes the lip pop a little bit more. You always want to make the sides darker so that the center of your lip pops. Lipstick is just a vibe. What vibe are you in, right? Tonight, I'm kind of in like the more girls' night, kind of fun vibe. I'm going to choose Urban Decay Hideaway. It's just a nice little creamy brownish pink color, but it's not too pink. So again, for olive tone skin, it's a nice kind of more of like a rose pink. Oh, I love when it feels hydrating instead of drying. I just do it for that. And that, my friends, I believe is the final look. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned some fun tips and tricks. Try the wing out. Like, if you do, let me know in the comments how it went. Per usual, I am running so late right now, so I gotta go. My girlfriends are gonna kill me. Goodbye, and I'll see you on the next video.